Euromaxx, Lifestyle Europe. And here's your host, Karin Helmstaedt.
Hi there, and welcome from our studios in Berlin. And before we get a look at some of the hottest costumes for Carnival over in the Rhineland, let's see what else is cooking on today's show. Well, every year it's a spectacle that departs from all those cliches about German seriousness and lack of humor. Carnival is an institution in the Rhineland around Cologne, and Fat Thursday means the real reveling can begin, and it carries on all the way to Shrove Tuesday next week. And when taking part in Carnival in Cologne, then bitteschön, please be sure to dress the part, but as you'll see, just about anything does go. And because Carnival celebrations differ depending on where you are, well, here's a look at how the party's shaping up over in Switzerland. As a response to the rapid advance of fast food culture back in the 1980s, Carlo Petrini founded the international slow food movement in Bra in northern Italy. And the idea was to counter the rise of fast food and fast living. And an offshoot of that movement is the University of Gastronomic Sciences in neighboring Pollenzo. Well, since last week, its student cafeteria is hosting what sounds like a yummy experiment. They've invited 25 top chefs to feed the troops 1 week at a time with low-budget gourmet meals, and Euromaxx was there for the launch. No kidding. Well, it's a mighty cold sport, but aficionados say there's no better way to view the pristine winter landscapes below: hot air ballooning. And even though you have to bundle up, the conditions in the Alps are perfect right about now for a ride, so we caught up with a couple of neophyte passengers on their maiden ascent in southern Bavaria. Why do people go to the movies? To be entertained, of course, and to lose themselves in the fantasy of another world. Well, over the years, digital technology has meant that many of those fantasies get wilder and more extreme with special effects and over-the-top stunts. Well, how nice then to know that there is still some room for simplicity on the silver screen, something that was very evident with the success of the silent film The Artist just last year. And that movie has paved the way for yet another silent effort. Well, former hairdresser Heinz Zopf also likes to breathe new life into old things, and he loves to collect everything and anything to do with hairdressing, be it old wigs, old scissors, straight razors, or clunky vintage bonnet dryers. And sometimes when you've collected enough stuff, well, then somebody's going to say that collection is good enough to be in a museum. And so that's what his collection has become. And according to the German Hairdressing Academy, it's the most extensive of its kind in all of Europe. And finally, Euromaxx Clip Mania is coming up to its 100th edition. And in honor of that milestone, we are reviewing 100 of our top Clip Mania videos, many of which were viral hits on the internet in their time. Well, that means one video a day for 100 days, and we've reached number 33, which is a high-speed chase of a flashy character in light painting technique. And that's courtesy of the Romanian band Subcarpati. Our time is up, so all the best. Until next time, tschüss und auf Wiedersehen.